So why did you guys decide that now was the right time to reboot the franchise?
Well, gee, you know, EA has been doing Medal of Honors for the last 11 years, and the franchise has always been set during World War II. But we felt that World War II wasn't what defined, you know, Medal of Honor. So it's always been a character story, and you know, it's always been about telling the soldier's story. So we went out and we talked to a lot of individuals, and it was when we came across these Tier 1 operators that we really found the backbone of our narrative. And so they happened to be operating in Afghanistan at the time. That's where the bad guys were, and so this is a story about them.
So kind of take us a bit through this story. Are we looking at something that's kind of gritty, or are we looking at something that's kind of more overblown and action-oriented?
Right. Well, Medal of Honor has always been, you know, rooted in authenticity and plausibility. You know, respect for the soldier, honor the soldier, and so it's a character story, and it's told from two different sides, actually, from the Tier 1 operator as well as the U.S. Army Rangers. And if the Tier 1 guys represent the scalpel, the more deliberate, more aggressive, more precise, precision instruments of war, the Rangers represent the ground pounders, right? The sledgehammer.
You've actually been working quite closely with them.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a very close relationship with these guys, and they come into the studio, and we work with them on all sorts of things, on story and tone and intent and you know, weapon systems and gear and animations and, you know, all that stuff that you know, just to make the game more authentic and more plausible and make it feel as if you're right there, you know, beside them.
Can you talk a bit more about the kind of equipment and weaponry you'll be using in the game?
Well, it's, you know, the kit is basically, you know, what is representative of the time period. You know, this is the first half of this conflict, and so you know, when you play the big military, you'll have all the equipment and gear and things that you would expect from a big military force, and then also when you play the Tier 1 operator, you know, you get all the gee whiz toys as well.
I guess there's quite a few warfare games in this kind of modern setting around at the moment. What do you think is really going to make Medal of Honor stand out in that crowd?
Well, again, you know, we've always had a different tone, and we've always told the soldier's story, and you know, it's a historical fiction. It's about a band of fictional characters going through a historical event, and we feel that you know, our cinematic storytelling has always been real strong, and even though it's out of World War II, you know, those core tenets remain, and we're going to hopefully introduce our fans to a set of characters that are likable and compelling, and you know, you kind of want to be with them and want to see them come home. And so we feel that that's going to set us apart.